Okay, so it's my second day in Angers. I'm walking about at the moment, trying to get some front panniers. At the moment, all I keep getting offered is baskets. So I've even managed to find an actual specialised dealership down there, and they didn't have any. So there's one more shop that I found I'm going to try. If that fails, then I'm going to do my laundry. I'm going to have a McDonald's, and I've seen an Australian pub, so I might go there for a few pints because I'm getting stressed out at the moment because I just can't. I'm not cycling all the way with that big bag. I'm mailing it back either today or tomorrow. So okay, that's enough for now. Yeah, last night in Angers. Well, second night and last night before I'm back on my bike. It's a nice city, to be honest. I like the trams and all that, and it's been nice to just have a rest. I mean, I still cycled about today, looking for a bike shop to try and get my panniers fixed. I'll get some front ones anyway, but the one shop that did them, the guy didn't speak a word of English, and from what I gathered, because I've got suspension forks, I don't have the right hole for the screw to go through, so I've actually got a basket on my bike, simply because I don't know what to do about my bag. It's like I really want to send it back, but I mean, I spoke to Ryan today, and he said no, keep it, and I haven't really listened to much of what he's told me so far, so I might keep it for another week or so and then make a decision when I get to Clermont Ferrand. But yeah, it's been a nice chill day. Cycling around on my bike with no kit on it, it was just like a different bike. Couldn't believe it. I was flying up the road, and I've noticed my legs have just gone whoomph in the space of the last 4 or 5 days. I've just been to the laundrette, washed all my clothes, sat there in a pair of shorts and a vest for an hour. Got a McDonald's. You would not catch me eating a McDonald's in Jersey ever. I can't stand it, but it tasted, considering the only thing hot that I've eaten since I've been here is a tin of ravioli, it tasted fantastic, I've got to say that. It was just amazing. But yeah, so I'm going to chill tonight, watch some videos on my laptop. For just under €4 for 12 bottles, I couldn't say no. So I'm going to have a few bottles of Stella tonight and get back on the road tomorrow. So, hello everyone, day 7. Just cycled for about an hour, about 9-10 miles from Angers. Been following this lovely river all the way down, and I found some picnic tables, so I'm going to have my lunch, and then I've got another 30 kilometres I think it is, and then I'm going to set up a tent from there. Right, I think today should be called getting lost. Well, it was all going so well. I had such a nice cycle. I'd done 25 miles following the river, got to Samir, or however you pronounce that, and I knew I obviously had to cross the river, So I went across one of the bridges, ended up in one of the boroughs of Samir, and thought I'll trust my instincts and just go south easterly, and now I went down a cycle track and then it was taking me sort of west, and obviously I don't want to go west, so I took a left down some little dirt track. Some woman came out of her house, didn't speak English. Main road, yes, that way, and she's pointed me in the direction of this. Right, now I've just been following this, and for all the things to happen, my basket's broke and one of my pannier bags is broke, and that one's about to go as well, so I might just try and figure out how to put credit on my phone, somewhat like round here, so I can actually get on Google Maps, just to find out where I am, get a file on the go, and try and make some adjustments to the bike for tomorrow. I was having such a good day as well, you know, I really enjoyed that cycle. It's like, I'd recommend it, cycling along that river, and then it's now like coming up to 6 o'clock, still haven't got a tent up, and I don't know where I am, and I've got a river over there, and a river there, and another bridge over there, so, right, let's try and sort something out. Right, so carried on down a little pathway, found the bridge over there. It takes me up to a little town, which I still haven't worked out where I am yet. I've literally just got here, got the tent up, got a fire on the go. That's been going now for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, so if it was going to annoy someone, or if I was going to annoy someone, I think they would have come here by now, but knowing the French a little bit better than I did, if they see a bright blue tent and a fire, then I know they're inclined to come and have a look. So, oh, I didn't even say actually, when I was sleeping at the Christmas tree farm, some guy came with his dog and started rabbiting on in French, and I said to him, get out of the way of that. I said to him, I was like, you know, un noir, and he was like, yeah, with his dog and that. It was the dog that found me, like, the dog came, so I heard like a dog panting outside my tent, opened it, and then I knew obviously there was going to be an owner somewhere, so sure enough he turned up. But yeah, well, you know, it's one of them things, isn't it? One of the rules of camping: don't sleep don't sleep in a empty riverbed, and don't sleep near rivers. And what am I doing? Sleeping on marshland in between two rivers. So if it rains, which it was supposed to today, but it hasn't. I've been really lucky with the weather actually. It hasn't rained once, so I should be alright. But I'm going to get some ravioli on the go, and then work out what the hell I'm going to do about my pannier bag. I mean, I'm not overly bothered about the basket because it's rideable like that. It's just if I stand up, the suspension obviously goes down, and then the basket will hit the front wheel. But the amount of weight I've got on the back, I don't stand up very often anyway. I'm sure someone's going to find me tonight. But yeah, the joys of stealth camping. So there you go. Hello everyone. It's the end of my first week. Just had my dinner and that.
I've fixed my basket and I've got a plan for the panniers, but it was getting dark, too dark really to start permanently fixing it to the rack, which is what I'm going to do tomorrow morning before I leave. It's not a permanent solution, but it will hopefully get me to Clermont Ferrand, or the next major town. Why I didn't go through Salmier city centre, I don't know. I mean, it's the second time I've done it now, when I thought I'd be clever and go round it rather than go through the madness, and ended up miles from where I want to be. I've just been playing about with my phone to try and find out where I am. Tried to put the credit on that I got before. Turns out that I bought €5 worth of SMS text messages that I can only use to people in France. And obviously there's only one person I know who's got a French mobile, and he's currently in the nice hot sunshine of Nice with his bird. And what am I doing? I'm sat in my tent. Can't phone my nan, and it was her birthday yesterday. I'm pissed off, like, you know. Why would you give me €5 worth of French text messages? But that's what I mean. I'm hemorrhaging money. Like, you know, I'm gonna have to get the panniers sorted again. Well, not again, but you know, get them fixed. So, I suppose out of 10 for my first week, I'm gonna give it a 7. I think today's been it's the best way to describe it, you know. I'd done 30 miles along the river, and it was bliss, and, you know, I've seen so many little spots where I thought, shall I go in there? Then I thought, it's like 4:30, I may as well try and get through Salmier for tomorrow to save me going through it. And I've ended up lost. Broke my one of my pannier bags. So, do you know what I mean? It's like great all day, and then I don't think I've had a day yet where there hasn't been some sort of screw up. But there we go. What else was I going to say? No, can't think of anything else, but if I do, I'm sure I'll speak to my phone again. Right, so what did I do today? Oh yeah, worked out where I was, which took about an hour. Had to double back on myself, about 5 miles, something like that. And then it's funny actually, because I was thinking this morning, because I said in my video last night that I'd been lucky with the weather, and about half an hour, 45 minutes into cycling, it just started lashing down. I mean, it just, I was soaked, completely soaked. Hence the camo gear, my waterproofs. But yeah, so I hit the 200 mark, seen a shop. I knew that obviously it's Sunday tomorrow, so there's nothing open. Went to the shop, tried to get a credit because obviously I got the wrong credit yesterday. And in the shop they said I had to go to this pub in the village. Went down there, and the rugby was on, and they were doing Stella out the tap. So I thought, do you know what? While it's still raining, I'm gonna have a pint. So yeah, waited for it to die down a bit, and then that is the D147 up there. I managed to find this field actually, which to find a field like this in France is quite rare. It's like every single field over here is being used for something, but this one seems quite derelict, so I've set up my tent there. There's a little pathway there, so I might get disturbed, but I'm just trying to get a fire on the go at the moment, because obviously making a fire when everything's soaked is quite difficult. But I've got some chili con carne in a tin, so I'll treat myself in that. So, sound. Hello. Cold night, wet night. My tent is soaked on the outside. It's meant to rain again today. I've just seen the sun trying to come out though, so might give it an hour. So, because if I pack my tent up when it's soaked on the outside, there's a very good chance it's going to get soaked on the inside. But yeah, I'm hoping to hammer out a good 30-40 miles today, now that I know where I am. I know what road I'm on, I know which roads I need to take. I'm not deviating, I'm going right bang into the centre, and I'm not leaving until I find the right road. So, but yeah, I'm going to give it an hour and then pack up, I think. So, let's see what today has in store. Right, I've cycled 31 miles today. I'm just outside of Châtellerault, or Châtellerault. It's been raining on and off all day. Had about an hour and a half. Sun came out, and then seen these woods, so I thought, right, set up camp there. And as I was putting the tent up, started raining again, so got everything in the tent, and then sat here for a bit. My phone nearly died, so I've had to waste like 20% battery on my laptop to get it done, so now I've only got like enough for one episode or something later on. Tried to get a fire on the go, wasn't happening. Didn't matter what I did, it just kept going out. So my dinner tonight is going to be a Milky Bar, giant Milky Bar, but a Milky Bar. So yeah, that's about it really. Morning. It is bloody freezing. I spent 60 cents just checking the weather on an app on my phone yesterday. 60 cents, that's like 50p just to check the weather. So yeah, apparently it was like 0 degrees or 1 degree last night. It is cold. So today I'm going to go into Châtellerault, find somewhere to charge up my stuff. I've also got to make a decision because the app that I'm using to find out how many miles I've done is costing me a lot of battery on my phone, and it's also using my credit. Like, I mean, I'll put £5 on this, and €5, and it's gone within a day, and I don't know where it's going. You know, I'm turning everything off. So it must be that app, because yesterday I remember I had 50 cent left on it. 50 cent. And yeah, I was going down the road and all of a sudden I got a message like, telling me I'd run out of credit, and I was just like, I mean, I'm barely even using it and it's just disappearing. So I might have to buy a one of those little computer things for my bike, but we'll see how it goes. But right now I'm going to stay in my sleeping bag for another half an hour because I'm freezing and it's cold.
Look, the sun's out! Loving it. Just heading 4725, I think. Take this road. I'm on. Only going to be 10 there. It's getting late. I spent too much time on that course on the laptop.
Right, finally got my fire going. It's taken me a while, as you can probably see. The sun is almost set, tent up, and I'm going to tuck into my, it's actually a casserole apparently, but let's see. Hey. Also, I'm really close to the road, so just for the amusement, I think, because there's like about a 1 second period where cars will be able to see my tent, so they'll be going along and all of a sudden I just see this little blue ball of light. I don't think anyone will stop though. They're going about 70 along there, so it should be alright. But right, it's time to eat. Right, end of the day. Haven't cycled as far as I'd like to have done, but you know, I had to charge my laptop and all that, so could have been a lot worse. As you can see, I'm in for a cold one. Check the weather. It's meant to go down to -1 tonight, so hopefully my food won't freeze, but we'll have to wait and see. But not a bad day. The sun came out for the last couple of hours, so it's meant to rain again tomorrow. The rain, cycling in the rain is just mental. I mean, the 2 downpours that I had the previous 2 days has left some of my stuff, like my map, a little bit soggy. So I think if it starts raining tomorrow, I'll carry on. But if it starts chucking it down, I'll have to find somewhere to shelter, because I don't want my stuff getting wet. Yeah, so I'll check back in the morning. Morning. So it's my 5th day on the road to Clermont Ferrand. I've got a nice, I think it's about 80 kilometres to Chateau Row, not Chateau Row, Chateau Row today. So first night really of seriously cold. It was sub-zero, definitely. It's probably still below 0 now. And it was cold. I mean, once I got off I was alright, but I don't normally wake up as early as this, so I'm sure that's got something to do with it. But yeah, so I'm going for a good 50 miles today, as long as my legs can stand it, so I'll keep you updated. Alright, morning. It's the 21st of March, day 6 for me now, on the road to Clermont Ferrand. I am about 15 kilometres outside of Châteauroux. I hammered out 65k yesterday, so quite happy with that. Plan for today is try and find a swimming pool or somewhere where I can have a wash, because my hair is just starting to mat quite badly at the back, and you can fry chips in it. It's minging. I tried to find somewhere that sold wet wipes yesterday as well, just so I could, have like a stripped down wash and change my clothes, but couldn't find anywhere. But that might be another option. I need to charge my laptop again as well. But yeah, so all in all, good day yesterday. Only a minor issue with the bike. One of the little screws that holds the rack at the top in place. I was going down the road and I just felt the load on my back started getting wobbly, and it was quite fixed before, so I stopped and had a look, and sure enough there was a screw missing, popped out, so I put another one in, but the thread on the inside of the frame of my actual push bike, there wasn't any. It was just like putting the screw in just to hold the thing in place, if you know what I mean. But it's not a major issue. Like, the bike's still rideable, but I don't want it to be putting like loads of pressure on the other side and then that one to go, because then, if the rack's broken, then I really am in the proverbial. But yeah. So yeah, hopefully today hammer out another 65k, something like that. Aiming to get in or around Boussac, which would leave me another day, 2 days tops before Clermont Ferrand, and I can have a rest. So I'll keep you posted.
Right, I am about 10k from Châteauroux. Quite a mad day. I thought it was going to rain, the waterproof's on, and it was just spitting, didn't really rain at all. And then I've been dealing with a nice southeasterly wind all day, so my speed today is probably half that of yesterday. But I mean, I knew I was quite high up, but I mean, I thought I'd just stop and show you. I don't know if you can see in the background over there just how high up I am. What you can see around is, hilltops, and I seem to be in the bottom of there as well. So, right, I'm sure that's probably sounding nasty, so I'll give you an update after. Right, as you might be able to see, it's getting dark. I've set myself a little challenge for today, since I'm getting bored of France now. I'm in a town called Le Château. I've cycled about 55 kilometres, something like that, and I've literally got 20-25 minutes now to find somewhere to camp and get a fire on the go in the wet, and with my light. I have to have my light on, and well, let's see if I can do it, eh? Right.
got my tent up, but my fire will not light. I only had 2 firelighters left, so I might try and get it on the go again in the morning if it's not, if it doesn't rain that much tonight. I am ridiculously close to a main road, but I don't know if you can see. Probably not, but morning. Nice mild night actually. I've woken up and I thought the door looked a bit funny, like from the inside, and I know I zipped that up. I wouldn't leave it like that. So I don't know if someone's found me or not, but I didn't wake up. So yep, back on the road again today, day 7 of this epic journey to Clermont Ferrand. I'm about I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm basically on my map. I'm here. Hopefully today I'll make it somewhere around there, and then one more day there, and then cycling nice and early on Saturday. So I'll keep you posted if anything noteworthy happens. Now, I've just come from over there, down this road here, and I tell you what, the drop down, I don't know what he's beeping at, is ridiculous. It's like unnerving to be cycling next to, all the way down. A good, doesn't really do justice where I am now, but there's a bench over there, so I thought I'm gonna sit down, have a couple of Mars bars, and a fag. Been on the road a week now, so hopefully today I'm gonna hit Clermont Ferrand. Basically, I've done about 25k already today. If I hit 100, then I should be there tonight. If I don't, then I already planned to be there tomorrow anyway. So yeah, I'll give you an update later on. Right, it's the 24th, so 2 weeks in now. 9th day today on the road. It's my 8th night last night in the tent. It's too much doing it like that. I really just want to rest now. But it's nice and early. It's bloody cold last night. Got a nice build up of condensation on the inside of my tent, but oh well. So 40 kilometres roughly to Clermont Ferrand, finally. I'll show you where I am. I am there, and all I've got to do is get to there, so not bad. But yeah, I really just want to rest now, so I'm going to try and get this knocked out by midday. So, sound. Don't know if you can hear this, but second time it's gone off now in the last 5 minutes. An old World War II bomb siren, so I don't know whether that's my cue to get up and get lost, but I don't even know where it's coming from. But it is sending the dogs around here and the wildlife a bit mental. Right, I am getting up now. I was just about to pack up my tent, get on the road, and I have a nice flat tyre to fix, so that's going to put me back another 20 minutes. Unbelievable. All I want to do is go and have a nice hot shower and rest, but let's get this done. It's a little bit worse. It's a slow puncture. Can't find it, so I'm going to ride on it for a bit, and if it doesn't get me to Clermont Ferrand, then I'll have to stick a new inner tube in it until I can get some fairy liquid and find out where this little hole is. But right, let's get back on the road. Here I am, just taking best part of a Pendulum album to get up this hill, but I think it's downhill for a bit now, so it should all be worth it. So yeah, that's 20k done in an hour, so well on course for Clermont Ferrand today. So just the views up here are just immense. I mean, I should have took a video when I was coming up, but it's so nice, and it's warm as well. I was thinking of putting my shorts on before, but going down the hills it gets a bit chilly, so yeah, stick with the trackies for now. But right, it is about 4:30 and I've finally made it to Clermont Ferrand. I've been riding around for about an hour and a half. Had to buy a map. It's bloody massive, this place, honestly. Like, it's easily the size of Jersey, this city. So I bought a map, I found my hostel, and I thought I was going to be in a dorm because I paid like 55 euros for 2 nights with breakfast, and I've ended up in my own room, which is alright. It's only a single bed, but it beats the hell out of sleeping in a tent. But this youth hostel's huge, honestly. It's like 3 blocks. Look, I'll show you another block over there. All the way up to the top over there. So I'm about 5-10 minutes from the city centre, which is sound. I've no idea what the policy is there for like smoking and all that, so I'm gonna have a shower anyway because I'm stinking, but I'm just so happy I'm here. Honestly, a day and a half off, and that's me. Should be sound, and then on to Grenoble.